He's back. All right, looky here, look who's here. I thought I'd start this video at the end, here in Paris. For the past 4 weeks, I have literally been all over the place, and that is the correct usage of literally, because this is where I've been in the past 4 weeks, month. I've been in Paris.
Chicago, Portland, LA, to San Francisco, New York, Montreal.
Now I'm back in Paris. And then I've also been all over the place metaphorically in the sense that, well, if I could sum up my feelings about what's been happening in the past, few months, it'd be like a sound like that. Just not a cool sound, not feeling it, vibes are off. But there's a positive to this because it's a renaissance of Damon D. I feel good. I'm in a happy place. I feel free. I'm excited about the rest of the year. But yeah, we'll be honest, for the past few months it's been very, very not cool. You know what, there's a whole lot to say here. Just so y'all know, I've been filming, I've been doing my thing still, I just haven't really been posting on YouTube as much. I've been posting a lot more on my own Instagram. I just feel, I don't know what happened in the past maybe few weeks after the bad taste, bad vibes, but recently I felt so let's do this, happy, positive, things will work out as they should work out. Things will work out for you. So let's do it. This video is super long. It's over 30 minutes, right? It's long. Click in the description box below if you want the different segment numbers of the different cities. So if you want to skip to a certain city, you can do that. And sit back, relax, get the popcorn, and I'll see you in all these cities. Okay, so it goes a little something like this. I'm here in Chicago filming a series called The Carpet Challenge Season 2 in Chicago with all these cool people.
What's up guys, it's Damon.
It's Jo.
And it's Damon and Jo, Haley, Danny, Tristan, Mikey.
I'm only here for a week, and then I go to Fort Wayne, Indiana tomorrow to see my family whom I haven't seen in over a year, and I still have to buy the flight. Let's start there. Just so we're all aware, I don't think I've ever in the history of this Damon and Jo channel booked this close. Me arriving tomorrow afternoon, me staying Sunday, and me leaving Monday afternoon. That's my brother. Later.
I don't want the cooler now because it'll get my back seat all wet.
Alright, and
I know, you'll tell me you're gonna bring it tomorrow, but then you won't because you'll forget. Bye, Quincy.
thank you.
Bye.
I'll be at Rack and Helen's.
Quit smoking on that thing.
Famous Damon in the house.
Famous Damon.
This is what a euro looks like.
What?
That's a dollar.
Give it. This is a euro.
That's a euro. That's what they use in Europe. This is in Brazil, and this is England.
Well, we get
UK.
the $1 coin. This is England. How'd you get these?
Because I went there.
I know, where'd you get them?
The bank.
Oh.
What a beautiful city, huh?
It is, but you should have gotten downtown.
Hello.
And walk the right way.
Yeah.
Do you want to be in the video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi,
Okay.
No, I was just watching your video. Speak German.
Du sprichst Deutsch?
Ja, ich heiße Lily. Ich sind Jahre alt. Ich komme aus Amerika.
Wait, you really do speak German?
She ain't frontin'.
She ain't frontin'.
She's been teaching herself.
A typical day of driving in New Haven. Nobody on the road. Watch out, y'all. Damon coming through. Here's the weird part about my job that I'm still about. There are so many beautiful moments where I'm seeing people for the first time, friends, family, lovers, and I want to film the moment because it's a beautiful moment of two people, les retrouvailles in French, you're reuniting again. I want to be in that moment. I don't want to have to worry about turning the camera on, but then another part of me is that's such a beautiful moment that I want to capture. I just wish somebody else would bring up the idea. Let me button this up one more before I go in there. Actually, no, this is how I would dress in London or Paris, so why am I trying to accommodate for people in my hometown? Forget that. I'm gonna do me. If y'all feel uncomfortable, then that's not my issue. Because I feel breezy. It's pretty quiet for the Dominique family.
know he was coming?
I knew he was coming an hour ago.
You're late.
Fine.
Shut that off, yeah.
Shut that. My grandma says shut that off. This is my family.
Oh, lucky Damon.
Lucky me.
Damon. We miss you. We love you. We love you, Joe and Damon.
Skirt. Okay, I'm editing this video right now, and I thought about this. It is up to you where the future generations of your family are going to live, right? So many times I hear people say like, oh, I stayed here because my family's here. And I'm like, well, damn, like, congratulations to the person who got to decide where their family got to stay, because so many generations kind of stay where their family stays, you know? Maybe your entire family, like mine, is all kind of situated in one city, and it would be so easy to just situate myself there. However, it's also up to you, in a way, where you're gonna start your own family. Not saying I'm having kids, but it is up to you where the future generations of your own family are going to grow up and live. So much of our parents' generations and the older generations stayed where they were because they didn't have Instagram and YouTube to see what else was out there, to see if there was another country or city, even in their own country, that would like apply to their lifestyle more. But now we do. I think my generation, I'm probably like a little bit older than you guys, my generation was the first one to grow up with and without the internet, so I was like the first of the first, the guinea pigs, to see like what else was out there. And that's why I think I'm just so curious to like go want to live other places. Also, I'm yelling and my preach neighbors are probably gonna come knock on my door. Back to the video. That's my brother. That's my crazy brother. Here we go. Press, 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 press. How long am I home? Just till tomorrow. Oh, welcome home. Where's Grandma Bernie?
Right here.
There we are.
How are ya?
I'm good.
Hey, big bucks.
Big bucks.
Good to see
What you
you.
doing?
Yeah.
How you doing, big bucks?
I'm happy. I feel free.
Here, I thought you was gonna be here for a couple of days. Now she said you gotta leave.
I know. I was gonna come home for a week and a half, had it all planned, and then an important meeting came up, and I gotta take it.
Well, yeah, you gotta take it when it's there. I mean, I watch that stuff on Facebook and on Instagram, but by the time I find out where it is, you've been there and back.
You have Instagram, Grandma?
Yeah, yes I do.
My mom just redid the kitchen.
Why do you have your coat on?
Why do I have my coat on? Because it's raining out here and you're in the pool.
Hi, baby.
Wait, I have a FaceTime call. No. Right. I used to wear this every single day in high school. We would all wear them. Oh, I miss these days. My mom pointed me to her new bookshelf, and I realized, wow, I have a lot of stuff that's really interesting to look back at now. These are my books that I would read in high school. Handy Spanish Dictionary, Europe by Rail, Paris 2010, London 2009, New York City Free and Dirt Cheap, À la recherche d'un emploi, Paso a Paso, English Spanish Dictionary, when we didn't have apps on our phones, and then this is the best one. I kept like a little agenda when I was in Paris, and I wrote down funny moments that happened every single day. Ooh, this is exciting. I was in Paris, I got this job at Roland Garros, which is like the Wimbledon of Paris, France. They wanted me because I spoke English, so I worked there just as like a ticket checker. And I remember there was this really handsome guy named Mark, and I couldn't tell if like he liked me or not, but he was extra touchy. And to this day, 7 years later, I don't know what his orientation is. I guess it's none of my business. Oh my gosh. When I was still in college, keyword still because I did drop out, I was an English buddy to international students who came from abroad. And I was partnered with this girl from South Korea, Jiwon, and I would take her around the city and we would speak in English. And she wrote, "Hi Damon, how are you? We didn't see in a long time. You know what? I'm really glad to meet you. I always thanks to Pace, you're a first American friend in New York. You're so nice person to me. Really, thank you for everything and to become my language partner. I learned a lot from you. I hope that everything will be fine with you and I wish meet you again. Thank you, see you again." Oh my gosh. Letters from my ex. When I was still dating my ex, we would always write each other letters, right? Because I was living in New York and LA and he was in Paris, so it was long distance. And we would write each other letters, except I remember one time he wrote me this contract saying like, I Will Always Love You Forever signed his name, and then I had to sign my name. I remember being so paranoid about this contract that he was just doing out of fun, not of love. And I was like, I'm not signing a contract because that would literally mean that my soul and my love is completely yours. What an idiot. Je suis signé, his name, déclare par la présente appartenir dans ma totalité à Monsieur Dominique Damon Daniel, plus couramment appelé bébé. Let's go to LA.
Is it on?
Yes.
Hey guys, welcome to the city of Los Angeles, where we just ate at.
Wow.
That's my car. Can I drive?
Yeah, you want to?
I don't want to drive it.
Okay, this is what I was gonna say. Oh, as the camera's on.
Turn it on! Turn that camera off! Turn that camera off, I got something to say.
So you knock out this here, whatever.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I have to get up, pick the suitcase up before she leaves for work.
So when are you hanging out with me? I came all the way to LA to hang out with Masako.
We just got back from dinner together. Like,
Okay, but I didn't even talk to you.
yeah, I was staring at your vestibular like this.
But I did want to say, we had a really, really, really exciting meeting today with a company named, I don't know if I can say, I'm allowed to say where I had a meeting.
The
Big Lots.
Sunset Strip Club.
Jonah had a meeting at Netflix today.
What? They're signing big checks, only collecting big bags, only making big moves.
We'll see. We gave the pitch of a lifetime. If they're not interested, then
I'll buy it. And I'll put it.
Masako will put it on her website.
My channel is the next best thing to Netflix.
Our show will be on Masako's channel. Please go subscribe. We need to be in that room at Netflix because it just makes sense. Anyways, that happened today, so I'm happy.
It only takes one yes, y'all. It's not sorry to break in. It's this like guy that comes and bangs on the windows.
Stop. Every time I stay at Masako's, I sleep right here. There are two huge windows, and she says the same thing. Hey, sleep well, but
I told you, he comes often now. He sleeps in the laundry room.
No.
I'm not kidding.
Stop.
That's why we have a key for the laundry room now.
Sleep well, but if some random strange guy just comes and knocks on the window, like, just ignore him.
He's a prankster.
Okay, goodbye. Here we go again. I'm going to San Francisco's.
Are you vlogging?
I'm vlogging. Have you ever vlogged? Come here. You should get a vlog. Look at it. Look. Don't. I just got that lens. Please do not touch the lens. Which clothes do you want this time?
Do you really? I need to go get new clothes.
Here, this though. I think you would like this. What? You're looking at it like you don't like my style?
No, it's just like, the thing is, my whole wardrobe is Damon's old wardrobe, and it's like, can you buy clothes that fit you, Masako? Things like this, how do you iron her or steam her? Because I know you don't travel to steam her.
Did you see my clothes? Yeah, put in the shower.
Damon Dominique.
Damon's on my I don't know when I'm gonna see Masako again and she's over there writing emails, but okay, fine, I'll be in my Uber. No, I know, you got work to do.
You got work to do, I have work to do, you both need to work. I'm gonna see you in like a couple weeks.
When?
You're coming back. I'm gonna be in Paris, but you chose not to be there. So it's like, whose fault is that?
I'll
so
see
nice
you soon.
to see you, yeah, of
See you
course.
soon. And this is the most shut up and go thing I think I've ever done. Taking my suitcase to a meeting. Next. Okay, look, big things pop, little things stop. Anyways, we're here for an investment meeting for Shut Up and Go. For so long, Shut Up and Go was our motto, and then we turned it into a company last September, and now we're throwing events, we have different merch, we have daily articles from global contributors. Like, y'all, this could be so big, it just takes a matter of paying everybody, and we're trying to get there. This whole video has been kind of scatterbrained, and that's because I don't know what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say. And I'm not trying to go to court again. I did have to go to court one time for staying in a park after dark. It was so stupid. I didn't know that park's closed. Also, like, I was trying to enjoy the river view with a boy, so. You know, I'll just say it again. We also had a meeting with Netflix. That's always been our dream. Take these videos, take it to the next level, make a show. To us, it's obvious. There's no travel show for anyone under 35. The other travel shows are good, but like, where's this one at? We'll see what they say, y'all. Like, stop, I'm trying to get the camera on.
I like see you struggling so hard. I came for the coffee.
Hey, so why am I in San Francisco? I'm in San Francisco because I was freaking invited from YouTube. I've never visited the YouTube space. Sorry, YouTube headquarters, and they're highlighting LGBT creators for Pride Month, so they invited only 4 of us. 4! I'm one of 4 people that they invited to YouTube to basically help out the YouTube team. Like, what can YouTube do better? Honestly, when they asked me, I reached out to my manager like, I don't even know if I'm qualified. And I don't feel like I'm qualified because my videos aren't even LGBT themed. Like, yeah, I may throw out a joke about a date I went on, but like Joe would do the same thing about like a heterosexual comment. So like, to me, I honestly felt like I couldn't really speak on behalf. But then I'm like, there are so many people like me whose content or like whose day-to-day isn't constantly revolving around LGBT issues, but to whom it still applies. So I guess that's why I'm invited. Second thing I wanted to say was that it hasn't even been a week, and I've been in Chicago, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Los Angeles, now San Francisco, and in a day and a half, I go to New York. When your life is so hyper-scheduled, your life flies by. Like, next week, I have so many things to do, so many meetings, I mean, it's all fun, but it's still like when you stay in one place and you're able to kind of establish a relationship with even like your coffee barista or like running into your friends randomly, like those are the little moments of life that I kind of am missing out on because I'm constantly spending like 2-3 days in each place. I just feel like my life is going by so quickly. I literally just walked in the door 5 minutes ago and I gotta run to San Francisco for a YouTube dinner. I'm so excited they invited me, what? Y'all, I was here getting ready because I'm going to the airport to New York and I've just played this song and I was like, wait. I have this playlist called Solo Travel Happiness. I might change the name, but it's all these songs that kind of like make you feel like a bad bitch, like empower you when you're kind of questioning like, wait, am I really doing the right thing? Like, should I really go travel by myself? This is the playlist for you. So like I said yesterday, it's always this grass is always greener mentality that when you're at home in your new apartment, you want to go travel. But then when you're traveling nonstop, you're just kind of like, man, I want the routine of just seeing friends. And I say that now, and then I listen to this song. There was a song that came on by Ari Lennox called New Apartment. In the end, y'all, I almost like shed a tear over here. Every video I like cry now. They're happy tears, ooh, and like happy veins too. And it's just like, all the furniture you get does not keep you warm at night. And then I realized, oh my God, I need people. So yesterday at the YouTube headquarters, I met with a lot of the different teams. So we were talking about things like this. When you're on mobile, if you're watching this on your phone and you try to leave a comment right now, try leaving a comment. If the video's still playing, if you want to write a comment in live time, you like really can't do that because you might forget something I said right now and want to go back. But when you try to click back in the video, YouTube will say, discard comment? And you're like, no, I just want to hear what they said so I can get my thoughts straight. Or for example, I've known for the history of this channel that people probably aren't going to use the notification bell to get notified because we make videos in different languages. So if you don't care about us making videos in Portuguese, then you're not going to turn the bell on because you know you'll get notified for videos in Portuguese too. Like once people click that notification bell, there should be a drop down that's like, I want content in French, Spanish. You can like click the ones that you're interested in, and then I can tag the videos that way. I had a lot of notes, trust me. It lasted all day, and then we wrapped it up with a panel with the CEO of YouTube. I just feel like sometimes these LGBT events, people always think that like being gay is one thing, and it's like, it's tiring. It's very tiring. You must perform in drag, listen to Kesha, and you probably like rainbow colors. None of the above are true. None of the above are true. Here are the things that happen. This didn't even happen at YouTube, but like these things happen. Months ago, I was taking a group photo with all these people that I'd met, and one of the people I'd just met that day was like, oh, no, you take the picture because you're the queen. I'm like, it's like the social justice aspect. Like people are trying to be nice and politically correct, but in doing so, they end up like shooting themselves in the foot even more. It's like, I know everyone's trying and I don't want to make this complicated. I just think people just need to act normal. People are always like, oh, so you travel all the world. Do you always go to the gay bars, check the gay bars out? I'm like, if I'm like looking for a cutie McDuty that night, of course I would go to a gay bar or a gay club, but I'm not like, it's not on my to-do list. Sometimes people go to gay bars in like, say Indiana, where I'm from. A gay bar in Indiana is not a gay bar in New York City or Paris. In fact, it's like, why did I never come out in Indiana? Because I never related. I'm not interested in the music that is being played there. Like, I would go and just be like that bitter guy in the corner who's like, I don't want to dance to this. Like, that's not a cool person to be at that bar. Speaking of the gay bars thing, sometimes people will reach out to me and they're like, look, I'm at a gay bar. And I'm like, okay, why? What are you doing there? They're just two different scenes. They're two different scenes. They both need to exist. But I know that people are trying to connect with me on that point, and I'm like, it's not just because it's a gay bar, man, that I'm gonna connect. It's like, I find it sweet, but again, it's that overcompensation thing. You ain't even gotta go to a gay bar if you're not gay. Like, I'm comfortable with that too. Ooh, San Francisco got me talking about LGBT issues. Whew. Let's go to New York. Just like that, I'm in New York. I'm only in this hotel for one night. I'm doing a sponsorship. And the thing is, I got in last night at 11. And I had to check out at 11. So you can imagine, I'm running around this hotel like... But it's funny because every time Joe and I accept a sponsorship, we end up over-delivering because we get so excited making the content. Like, and that's real. I do a few Instagram stories, and now I have to do an Instagram post, so I hired a photographer to come here, take a few cool pictures. Right, if like I'm getting paid, if I just hire a photographer who's a professional, I can pay him, and then everybody wins. He gets paid, my picture looks better, and the brand's happier. Right? That's what you call business. I gotta fix my hair. Okay, that's why I'm never showing you a picture again. Oh my god. I just showed Dom this picture where I think I have a 5 head because I'm trying to decide if I should wear my hair down or up. And I'm like, my forehead's gotten bigger. Stop!
It's really not.
I'm leaving. I'm going. Okay. Y'all think it'd be cool to have friends who have lots of followers. My friend posted that. Best dress Ashley. I told you, go do the photo shoot by yourself. This is what happens. How many likes does that have? Oh my god.
It looks good.
171,000 likes. No one ever talks about that.
I bet not one person said anything in the comments.
I did. Wait till you see my comment.
Oh my god.
2,000 likes.
She really wanted my 5 head to make an appearance. Well, it did.
It did. Guess what? I'm moving again. It's been 2 days here in this hotel. Past 2 days, I've filled up my schedule doing stuff. I saw Dominique and my other friend Paul, who are both good friends from New York City. Had a sponsorship where I had to visit an eyeglass and sunglass company that's gonna be on my Instagram. Went to a Kenneth Cole event last night. And I met up with one of my former French students. So I used to teach French here in Brooklyn at this school called Fluent City for 2 years. And sometimes when you would teach at the language school, some students would request that you go to their office and they'd pay like a supplement. So I would go to this woman's office. She was one of the heads of the New York City Ballet. And I taught her probably a year or two. And now every time I come back to New York, we catch up and we go to this place called The Smith on 63rd. And we talk about everything from her husband to her life to her approaching retirement. I catch her up on my life. I catch her up on this. She's been here since the beginning of this when she told me maybe to not use the word shut up and go as my company name. Anyways, a lot's happening and guess what? Time to go.
Let's go to Canada.
We're in New York and Joe's already worried about someone running up and getting our camera.
We can't walk too far away from this one.
It's 6:30 p.m.
Yeah, it feels like it's 6:30 p.m.
Yeah, it's 6:30 a.m. We're getting ready to go on our train to Montreal. We need to say, you know when you feel so busy that you can't even pick up the camera and start vlogging? That's this week in New York.
This week in New York, we did so much. We had 2 events. We had a company retreat because we have employees now. We had a penny and paint class.
We went to Be More Chill, a Broadway show. We filmed an entire French course. You know all those comments you guys have left throughout the years on our channel, like, hey, will you guys make a French course?
I will when I wake up.
We filmed it. Now we just gotta edit it and it'll be live this fall, y'all. We get to Montreal tonight. We have this hostel booked until Saturday.
Correct.
And then I don't know where I'm going.
Where are you going?
I don't know. That's real. They don't have anything vegan anymore. They really did ask you the same question twice.
Twice,
Out of
yeah,
order.
every time. Every time they ask me like, how long are you here? Then another basic question, and how long have you been here? Or what are you leaving?
Answer will change. That's messed up. They tried to get you hard.
Then I were in the room yesterday, and I was saying how I was having boy problems with this French dude, and I was like, je déteste les Français. But like, in a cute way. I didn't mean it. This is awkward because I know he's gonna watch this video.
I think we're arriving in Montreal. So can you give us a turtle pose?
Okay, just the face or the whole structure?
Whole thing.
You gotta commit to it.
We'll start with the face, and then we'll start with the body. We'll do the body.
It's like you're cooking or having like...
Wait, what was the noise?
Judge me if you like...
Why?
If you speak French like this.
That's how I speak French.
No, we don't speak French like this.
You literally...
You are caricaturing. How do you say caricature?
Characterizing.
See, and we don't speak English, so it's fine.
What was speaking there?
Do you not do all the time?
No.
Yes, no, you said...
You say like
all the
that's not a
time.
word.
Please tell me when
When we were taking the train this morning and we were like 15 minutes late, when we were like, the train was late, you were like...
Yeah, I was...
Oh la la.
Blasé, yes.
We're literally
French.
watching
No.
ping pong match.
It's not a French thing. Like, we all do.
Okay, so we just had our event, and the last thing I want to do right now is film a video. But then I'm like, there are so many cool freaking people around the world, good people. People have interesting things to say. People have lived interesting lives, and it just brings me back to the whole point of this company, Shut Up and Go, that Joe and I are not the only ones around the world doing this. We're just some of the only ones who put it online. And there are lots of other people who are doing this, so please don't just look at our lives and be like, yeah, well, I would do it too if I had 1 million subscribers. Like, I was doing this when I was 19 and had like $400 in the bank account. I know a lot of you wanted to go out. That's not gonna happen. I'm so tired. So, I'll be here. And I'm sure y'all are having fun. Thank you for coming to our events. Guess what? It's true, I moved again. Again! Like, again. I'm in the same city, but I moved to a different neighborhood, and that's because we are no longer working with the hostel on events, so I had to move somewhere else. I am a free bird right now, meaning like I have nowhere to be. I'm actually waiting on a few responses telling me that I need to be in New York or LA in August and September. Since I've been doing this for 4 years, I want y'all to know, like, sometimes it's helpful to have limits and limitations, because when you have nothing at all, your options are limitless. I was just like, you know what, I'll stay in Montreal. But I could be in Zimbabwe. I found a ticket last week for this week, so imagine you're booking a ticket for next week, and it was $201 direct with a bag included on a typical airline that we'd all take, Iberia Airlines. Y'all, what? We're in the middle of July. Like, how did I find that? By using our flight search engine on our website, shutupandgo.travel/flights. It's nuts. There was also one that was $152, but you had to add on the bag, so I knew I wasn't gonna play that game. And with Iberia, I can track my frequent flyer points and use my little American Airlines frequent flyer point and accumulate free flights. We gotta do a whole video on that because it's such a game. It is such a game. The more you learn about these systems of like credit card points and frequent flyer points, it starts making sense to you why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Because once you have free time to spend on these things, like learning about these credit card points and frequent flyer systems, you're like, oh yeah, why wouldn't I do that? Here's a short version of it. I have a credit card that earns me points, aka I never use cash because cash doesn't ever get me points. Credit cards always get me points, and I just make sure to pay my credit card off. Now, with those points, I accumulate free flights. That's one part of accumulating free flights. Almost every flight I went on this year has been just free because I've already spent the money on my credit card to earn these points for the flights. Now, the second part of this is completely unrelated to credit cards. You have frequent flyer points, which means you have to basically choose one of the 3 airline alliances. You have One World, Star Alliance, and SkyTeam. Because you keep using their partners, their list of airlines within the alliance, there are like 20 airlines that use each alliance, and you just pick the one that you use the most. So in one world, there's like British Airways, American Airlines, Iberia. You take these flights, you put in your little 6-digit number. I think it's 6 digits. Put in your number, that's all you have to do. And after you start taking a few flights, you start getting free flights. This is literally a game, and it's free money that you should all be using. And no one's gonna tell you because they don't need to tell you. Turn this damn thing on. One more time. Paris. Okay, I'm here in Paris for 3 weeks, and I'm only here for 3 weeks because I had to put an out date sometime on Airbnb, so I just chose August 1st. We did get some answers back from some big meetings that have happened in this video. They were not exactly the answer that I would have preferred. I think there's still some flexibility there. It's just, the more we do the entertainment industry, the more we understand Britney Spears 2007. So many TV networks, digital platforms, so many production companies always say the same damn thing, and they say, we want fresh faces, people with lots of personality, a good duo with dynamic energy, chemistry, people who can be funny but who can also be smart, people who speak multiple languages, people who can represent different nationalities, people who can represent different sexualities, different genders, different races. And then Joe and I show up with a 10-page deck and an awesome team behind us, and everyone's like, but do you do anything other than travel? I can only convince who wants to be convinced, you know? So for now, I'll try to keep convincing. I ain't giving up. Anyways, thank you for subscribing. We just hit 1,200,000, by the way. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bisous. And August 1st, where will I be? I guess you'll find out on my Instagram. Maybe I'll be with Joe. See you there.
Watch out if you don't wanna fight.
You know, for the most part, I'm into consciousness and mindfulness and all that kind of stuff, and reflecting on how you act towards others, and like what contributions you put out into society and how that comes back to you. But for some reason, I feel like I have been doing a lot of great things, and instead the universe has been like, great, Damon, but too bad! Life is so short. I'm about to be 28. Why get mad when you could get, like, rad?